In the realm of the paranormal, few objects hold as much intrigue as the infamous Annabelle doll. This eerie artifact began its life as a simple, unassuming Raggedy Ann toy, purchased from a hobby store back in the 1970s. It was intended to be nothing more than a charming gift, a piece of Americana. But as we will soon discover, this was not to be its destiny. Enter Ed and Lorraine Warren, iconic figures in the world of paranormal investigation. It was they who first recognized the sinister energy that clung to this doll, an energy so potent it would lead them to christen it as one of the most haunted objects in the world. Today, Annabelle sits encased in a glass box in the infamous Warren Occult Museum, a chilling reminder of the doll's dark past. But how did a seemingly innocent toy become an object of terror? That brings us to the chilling tale of Annabelle. The story of Annabelle begins with two young nurses and a series of inexplicable events. The doll, a seemingly innocent Raggedy Ann, was gifted to one of the nurses by her mother. However, it wasn't long before the benign facade of the doll started to peel away. The nurses started to notice odd occurrences around their apartment. It began subtly with the doll appearing to move on its own. A limb adjusted here, a change in position there. Then, it escalated. The doll was found in entirely different rooms from where it had been left. Next came the ominous notes. Scraps of parchment reading, "Help us," scrawled in a child's handwriting, mysteriously appearing around the apartment. The peculiar thing was, there was no parchment paper in the house. As the incidents grew more disturbing, the doll seemed to become more menacing. A friend of the nurses who had expressed skepticism about the doll's supernatural abilities was physically attacked, left with deep scratch marks on his chest. In desperation, the nurses conducted a séance, hoping to understand what was happening. A medium was called upon, who revealed that the doll was inhabited by the spirit of a young girl named Annabelle. The girl had allegedly died in the apartment building where the nurses lived and sought companionship and love. Touched by the story, the nurses agreed to let the spirit stay, believing they were helping a lost soul. But their compassion was misplaced. They had not befriended a benign spirit, but a malevolent entity disguising itself as a harmless child. The incidents escalated, the fear grew, and the nurses realized they were dealing with a force beyond their comprehension. Their terrifying experiences with the doll led the nurses to seek help, leading them to the path of Ed and Lorraine Warren. Enter Ed and Lorraine Warren, pioneers in the field of paranormal investigation. With a lifetime spent delving into the unexplained, they were no strangers to the supernatural. But nothing could have prepared them for the malevolent force that was Annabelle. The Warrens first encountered the doll after a series of inexplicable events disturbed its original owners. Through their investigation, they concluded that this was no ordinary doll. It was in fact being manipulated by an inhuman spirit, a malevolent entity masquerading as a child's plaything. The Warrens decided to intervene, performing an exorcism on the apartment in an attempt to rid it of the disturbing presence, but the entity proved resilient. Despite the ritual, the eerie disturbances continued, leading to the Warrens' decision to remove the doll from the premises. And so, Annabelle found a new home in the Warren Occult Museum, a place dedicated to housing artifacts of a paranormal nature. Here, she was placed securely behind a glass display case, far from unsuspecting hands. Yet even behind glass, Annabelle's unsettling aura remained palpable. The doll's reputation quickly grew among museum visitors, who were both fascinated and terrified by her story. A warning sign was placed on her case reading, "Positively do not open," a stark reminder of the malevolent force contained within the innocent-looking rag doll. Despite her containment, stories of Annabelle's disturbing influence continued to circulate. Visitors reported feeling a cold, unsettling presence near her display, and some even claimed to experience unexplainable incidents following their visits. Annabelle, it seemed, was far from dormant. With Annabelle safely behind glass, one might think the story ends here. But, as we'll see, the fascination with Annabelle was just beginning. From a haunted museum exhibit to a pop culture phenomenon, Annabelle's story continues to captivate the world. The eerie porcelain figure has found its way from the secluded corners of the Warren Occult Museum into the heart of mainstream entertainment, marking an indelible imprint on our cultural psyche. The doll's chilling tale has been adapted and depicted across various media platforms, In cinema, the Conjuring universe has played a significant role in immortalizing Annabelle's haunting legend. With films like Annabelle, Annabelle Creation, and Annabelle Comes Home, the big screen has been instrumental in painting a terrifying picture of the doll's supposed supernatural powers. But it's not just the silver screen that's been enthralled by this bewitching doll. Television has also embraced the Annabelle narrative, with popular series incorporating elements of the doll's story into their scripts. Books, too, have not been immune to the allure of Annabelle, with several authors weaving the doll's eerie tale into their narratives. The fascination with Annabelle has extended beyond the confines of fictional depiction. The doll's presence in the Warren Occult Museum has drawn crowds from all corners of the world, with people eager to catch a glimpse of the infamous figure. The museum, home to an array of haunted objects, has become a mecca for paranormal enthusiasts, with Annabelle often being the star attraction. This continued interest in Annabelle has also fueled a broader curiosity in paranormal investigations. The doll's story has served to highlight the intriguing and often terrifying realm of the supernatural, sparking interest in the exploration of the unseen world. From ghost hunters to casual observers, many are captivated by the idea of haunted objects and the mysteries they might hold. Like a ghostly spectre, the haunting tale of Annabelle continues to linger in our collective consciousness, a chilling reminder of the unseen world that may exist alongside our own. Has the chilling tale of Annabelle sent shivers down your spine? Are you intrigued by the mysteries of the paranormal world? If so, we invite you to delve deeper into the realm of the unknown with us. Your journey into the supernatural doesn't have to end here. We have many more spine-chilling stories to share, tales that will make you question the boundaries of reality. But we need your support to continue our exploration of the unseen. So if you enjoyed this terrifying tale, don't forget to hit the like button. Your likes help us gauge your interest and enable us to bring you more content that fuels your curiosity. And if you haven't done so already, we urge you to subscribe to our channel. Subscribing will ensure that you don't miss out on any future stories. Plus, it's a great way to become part of our community of paranormal enthusiasts. Together, we can explore the intriguing, the chilling, and the downright terrifying. So go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe, and join us as we venture into the unknown. Remember, the next spine-chilling story could be just a click away.